Okay, many of you have asked how to install the chain on Lob Hunt bull gear drive. So we're going to go through that process now. Basically, you'll have your chain ready. You'll have your clamps, your chain tool, your pliers, your hammer, something like a brass block, and the way you're going to attach a chain with the cotter pins or some bolts, whatever you need. This happens to be a 10 head machine. Yours might be a 30, 40, whatever head. The installation is still the same. So what we do is we take the chain and we kind of wrap it around to our station. We'll start with our station number 1, and where the first SK1 link is, we're going to put a cotter pin through there and kind of work our way around and see how many pins we can fit in. You might be able to fill, maybe a quarter of what to start with, but it's basically just there to kind of hold stuff in place. Okay, so that's kind of the last one we can maybe fit in there. So we still go around and around, and this may be a two-man job, but as we go around, we kind of just hold the chain in place. And then we get to the last part. What we do is we take a C-clamp, and to help hold it in place, we put the C-clamp up against the chain. Now again, this is just to keep the chain kind of just in place so we can work on it. The next part is we're going to be using a vise, a mill vise, to attach the chain with the chain tool. The mill vise will be at the same height as the drive plate. So we're going to take our chain installation tool and attach it to the two rollers on the chain. While holding them together, we're gonna bring the vise up against them as close as possible. Once located, we're going to tighten the vise onto the chain tool, just to get it started. Okay. At this point, I just want to point out we got the chain tool. It's wrapped around the two roller links. It's on the mill vise. Okay. And so what's going to happen is we're going to start tightening. Now you notice it's a good amount that we got to tighten. So we're tightening the chain and getting it closer and closer. And we're gonna gauge ourselves when we get close enough. We're gonna try and put that roller link in there. Okay, hold on. See how close we are. Sometimes we may have to loosen this to get it to fall into place. There we go. So if we go back to tightening the vise again, and then we put the master link up against the two roller chains, we'll see how close we are.
Close.
If it fits, we put it in from the bottom. Okay, so installing it from the bottom section up through the rollers. Does it have to be lined up a little better? Okay, this is when If you can get it started on the bottom, this is when you want to use your pliers to either push up the pliers fit in here. Once it's aligned, again, in our situation, the bottom of the vise is kind of enough to push up the master link. So make sure there's nothing in the way on the bottom. Okay.
You have to loosen it.
Loosen it.
Okay.
See if these fit like right here. No, tighten them. Try it now.
Close it.
Usually this takes approximately 5 minutes to put a chain on, like on a typical machine. In this case, it could take 10 minutes because this is the first time buyers. This first time he's tried to do this before, and there's no magic. We haven't faded to black. This is, as you see on the job training. So when we start looking over here, as we tighten, we'll see that the holes start to get more lined up as we went. As the chain got tighter, the holes lined up for the SK1 links a lot better. So if we pick up where we kind of left off, back here, we should just be able to push them in. Push it in. Push it in. Okay, so when everything's all said and done, the master link gets put in. You go ahead and loosen the vise all the way up. Get your vise out of the way. Tool comes off. Double check your master link. Everything looks good. And everything looks okay. Alright, we'll take off the last clamp. Now you may be wondering what this brass block was for. Well, if the SK1 link didn't align with the hole, you'd actually take this and kind of and use the brass block as a hitting mechanism to line up the chain a little bit better. In this situation, once you get it lined up, then you put in the cotter keys, and that's basically it. Once the cotter keys are there, you can install them or press underneath them, open them up so they don't fall out, and that right there would take care of the installation of the drive chain.